Hello and welcome to the show. I am Joe Tophat. When it comes to Christmas specials, nobody can top Rankin Bass. This is the studio that brought us such classics like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, and countless others. Yet when it comes to Halloween, they never really made a special that comes close to the popularity of their Christmas ones. That's probably because they never made a Halloween special. The only exception to this is the movie Mad Monster Party, starring Boris Karloff. They did, however, made a Halloween-themed episode in their TV series Festival of Family Classics. From 1972 to 1973, Festival of Family Classics was a cartoon that adapts some of the most famous stories in the world, such as Alice in Wonderland, Puss in Boots, and even Around the World in 80 Days. The only episode to be based on an original story was Jack-O-Lantern. Is it worthy of being alongside classics like Mad Monster Party? Or is it a rotten pumpkin that should be tossed out? Let's find out. Michael receives a visit from his grandson and granddaughter. They ask him to tell the story of Jack-O-Lantern. You see, Michael keeps a pumpkin on the windowsill, and there's a story as to how he got it. So, like any good grandfather, he sits in his rocking chair and tells the story.
My father took me to the dime store and he bought me this ceramic pumpkin.
Grandpa!
Okay, I'll tell the real story.
His story takes place when he and his sister Colleen were kids. Their father moved them from the city to live on the farm. Michael would plow the field with his horse, Colleen would milk the cow, the father would work the field, and their goat Billy would butt his head to anyone who bends over. Why would they keep him around if he doesn't do anything useful? No matter how hard the family works the field, they can't seem to grow anything. Their father believes that the problem is ghosts and goblins, since their neighbors have the same problem. Michael, however, believes that they just need a better scarecrow, which doesn't even have a head, to scare away the birds. Michael is right about one thing. They did need a better scarecrow. Michael carves a jack-o'-lantern out of a pumpkin Colleen found in the field. The pumpkin comes to life and complains about the holes that bring in the draft. It turns out the pumpkin is a leprechaun named Jack-O-Lantern, who had been hibernating for the winter. Michael apologizes to Jack and explains that he needed to improve their scarecrow. Jack agrees to be their scarecrow, but it won't be crows he'll be scaring. He tells the kids the reason why nobody has been able to grow crops is because his old enemy Zelda the Witch and her pathetic-looking husband Sir Archibald, the warlock, have been casting evil spells with the help of their ghosts and goblins. Why are they doing this? To drive off the farmers from their land so they can grab it. In other words, they're land grabbers. First, Zelda has her ghost fire hailstones, but Jack just gathers them up in a horn of plenty and fires them right back. Then she sets the field on fire, but Jack makes it rain, which puts out the fire. Finally, Zelda has her goblins freeze not only the fields, but Michael and Colleen as well. Naturally, Jack first defrosts the children. Then he conjures the midnight sun from the North Pole to defrost the fields, which also waters them. Jack has to be the greatest scarecrow a farmer could have. At this point, Zelda figures out that Jack-O-Lantern is protecting the farm. Archibald, being the wimp that he is, wants to call it quits, but Zelda won't let him. She has a plan. While Jack continues to fight off the ghost, Archibald kidnaps the kids. He admits to the kids that he isn't enjoying doing this, which proves he isn't such a bad guy. I wonder how he ended up married to Zelda. Did Link not want her? Zelda confronts Jack and presents him with an ultimatum. Either he gives up his pot of gold, the source of his power, or she'll harm the kids. Jack agrees to her terms, and he gets out of his pumpkin to reveal his true form. You know, I'm a little surprised that they didn't give him at least a green hat. Most leprechauns have at least some green in their clothes. But not Jack. I guess he's trying to break from the stereotype. Anyway, Zelda has Jack and the kids tied up. Archibald is left to guard them, while Zelda goes do some more damage. Even without his pot of gold, Jack proves resourceful. He asks Archibald to pick up his hat. As soon as the wimpy warlock bends over, Billy sends him flying through the wall. Billy has justified his presence on the farm. Jack gets his pumpkin back and drives away Zelda and Archibald for good. He makes a deal with the kids that he'll make the crops grow on the condition that they let him live with them. Like anybody would turn down that deal. The special ends with Michael's grandkids saying they don't believe the story, until the pumpkin starts to talk. Bet they believe now. Jack-o'-lantern is a fun Halloween special. Jack is a fun character. Zelda is a great villain. Archibald is a funny wimp. And the kids are likable. I saw this episode from Festival of Family Classics when I was a kid, and it was the only one that stuck with me. Maybe it helps that it was the only one based on an original story. Any parent who wants their kids to watch a non-scary Halloween special should check this one out. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.